This week on episode 226, Ian is wearing a novel shrug, Mark is wearing a current raglan, and I am wearing a fresh mailet. Yes, we are still in the studio for this one, but by the time it drops, we'll be just about finishing up being notable at our very first Pokémon GOFest together over in New Jersey. Boys, it's lovely to see you both. We have Ian Waterfall, Masterful 27, and myself, PoGoMiloUK, back from a brief absence. How are you both doing? The swaddle's moving.
Oh, right, so a brief absence. What's an absence? I've got ticks all the way down.
Yeah, he's got a big streak of ticks.
You are.
But then again, I have no life. We know this.
Oh, Ian, don't say that.
So that all changed that last weekend, but we won't dive into that.
You know what, last weekend that kind of did change. But
Yes,
let's just skirt that subject.
We will skirt over that, but I am very proud of you, my man. But yes, a brief absence in the sunshine. It was an odd one, and I did miss you both. And I listened back to last week, and I was like, oh.
They
smashed it like they did in Madrid.
You're thinking, oh, they mentioned notable trainer without me. Yes.
Oh. No,
so, come on.
Kind of
we
missed the boat on that one.
We said our thoughts about being notable trainers by Niantic. Scopely,
Yes.
in fact, now. Well done. The deal is complete.
Yes, it's no longer Scope Tick or Nianly.
No.
Yeah, so
It is 100% Scoop
yes, we
Tick.
were asked for and accepted notable trainer for our first ever GoFest together. Mark and I said our piece last week, but you haven't said your bit.
So I won't prattle on too much because it is old news, but thank you very much anybody who's come to see us in our official capacity for the first time ever as the podcast at the Notable Trainer Bits and Pieces this GoFest this weekend. And honestly, yeah, huge pleasure, absolutely awesome. And it feels like a culmination of lots of hard work, graft and everything over the years that we've put into this podcast. So yes, thank you everybody for being on the journey with us. And may it long continue.
Yeah, well, it won't continue in Paris because we weren't asked for Paris, but we will be
we'll
doing
back
our
to
own meetup.
Not so notable.
Yeah, we're back to being not so notable.
Not
next
so
week.
notable.
We're back to we can be sociable traders in Paris. So
Sociable
traders.
There's no official capacity. With
Unrestricted traders.
I really, really like that. But we've got a lot of good stuff laid out for you in this week's show. Lots of juicy bits of news and catch up. So before we jump into all of that,
Pop your incenses, champions. Let's go.
I'm going OG with that one. I like it.
Yes.
So yes, if you're listening to this show and you are in New Jersey, or if you're playing, I forget whatever the event is that's running alongside of New Jersey GoFest for the rest of you. But if you get something awesome, snazzy, or horrendously terrible, let us know across any of our socials at Incensed Podcast. There's X, Instagram, Threads that still does exist, I believe, and Blue Sky. We always love it when someone pops on there. Incensed has an email, contact at incensedpodcast.com, and a good old WhatsApp number. We'd love you to get involved with either a hashtag Shinies of the Week or preferably a voice message. A voice Shinies of the Week would be something.
Oh, that'd be actually quite good. Voice Shinies of the Week. Yes, get on it, guys.
So. And the number you're going to need is +44 759 269 5696.
Milo,
Yes.
before we go on to the show, what was the intro all about? Because I'm still sat here waiting for someone to explain what the intro meant. Are we?
These are so yes.
Ian's been too polite. Unless
Before
he
we
knows
get
what
to
they mean.
one other hashtag, so
really
what I
don't.
did, I thought we're in New Jersey, and I thought of other random ways. I went through the thesaurus and thought of different words for new and Jersey, as in the clothing item.
I get you. Raglan, that makes sense.
And
That's a
obviously,
sleeve, isn't it?
I mean, you could
Yeah.
technically be in a novel shrug, but
I thought you just meant like the emoji.
Yeah.
shrug maybe.
Actually, speaking of emojis, you know that emoji
Yes.
that I always thought was thank you? It's not, it's high five.
What? That? I thought it meant pray.
Yeah, apparently no, it's high five.
Oh.
That was thank you very much. Put your hands together.
Oh.
So it's
High
a
five.
Oh.
You've ruined the context.
Yeah.
I use that all the time.
So do I.
So do
I found
I.
out today when I was scrolling Insta. I found out today.
Well,
Oh,
if
so
you
what I was-
let us know if this is the first time you're being informed of such a thing.
Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. High five.
Yes,
That's what-
seriously. That was the example that they used.
Oh my.
Sorry for
days.
your loss. High five.
That's. I feel like I've really, really badly messed up on all of anything I've posted online in the last however many long
Same.
years. But something you shouldn't mess up. Look, we're getting back to it now. Put on your post, people. Hashtag Shinies of the Week.
I was looking for this 2 weeks ago. I found it now.
Well
Could
done.
you clarify the spelling?
Well done. What was it? Home Slice Henry?
It was.
Well done.
So we'd love you to drop hashtag SHINIESOFTHEWEK EEK. That has to be included, plus the @ so we do see your posts, because we'd like to read them out, hopefully, on next week's show as well. Or maybe we'll get some live ones as well, obviously, for New Jersey. But, hey, can never have too many shinies of the week. Did we miss out? We missed out one contact method, which is the direct message service available on your podcast platform.
That's too easy, that is, Milo. Don't mention that. Don't mention that.
Yeah, nobody used it anyway. So
a couple of people use it, but it's rare.
Now we've got that out of the way, let's jump into something that hopefully you guys listening can get prepared for. The overgrown corkscrew, Gigantamax Inteleon in...
Wow. This is a ridiculous-looking Dynamax,
it really
Gigantamax Pokemon, and I like these designs. This does look like one of those things you put on the end of those tools. You use it to mix up your mortar in a bucket, doesn't it? It's like one of those
my God, yes, it does.
Yeah, you put it onto the end of your drill.
I cannot unsee that now.
It is exactly that.
But I wish I thought of that for introducing the segment.
Well, it's all right. You did put Mark to begin, so I thought I would bring a little bit of construction-esque descriptive terminologies to this little one.
It is your territory.
It is. So Gigantamax Inteleon is a water-type Pokemon in Pokemon Go. I think it's a water-type Pokemon in any version of the game. But as a water-type Pokemon, it is weak to electric and grass-type moves.
And Inteleon has a max CP of 1693 for the hundo.
Juicy. And we say with Gigantamax and Dynamax battles, if you're doing something a bit more intense on the old damage, your strategy should be having something tanky, and then something to do the goddamn damage in the third slot. That's really what you want to do. So, I don't know, boys, have we got some Pokemon in our storage we might want to be using?
What's the third slot?
Yeah. Well, listen, let's get straight into it then. So let's get straight into it then. One of these attackers that I think you're going to need is just recently been in the game. Osaka debuted or debuted. We have got Gigantamax Rillaboom, which is in there. So yeah, that could be one of your options if you want to take down this elongated stirrer.
Industrial mixer.
Like playing the drums, G-Max Rillaboom is. However, if you played Wild Area back in November last year, I'm pretty certain you will have this electric type Pokemon, which is the G-Max Toxtricity.
Both very good powerhouses. Now, I'm going to go for something Dynamax, in case you didn't have a chance to remote battle into a Rillaboom or organize the battles yourselves. The Dynamax Rillaboom will do good enough damage. It won't be as good as G-Max, but it's still going to be good. So, yeah.
Have you just seen G-Max Rillaboom's moveset? It's called Drum Solo.
Yeah.
So he's literally playing the drums.
What was it that you'd always hear on Top Gear? It's like it belongs in Genesis. Well, they do keyboard solos, don't they?
Phil Collins.
Phil Collins. That's it.
Oh, my days. Well,
it's the Cadbury's ad, actually, isn't it?
But if for any reason, it's a paddle mixer. For anyone who's still wondering what I was trying to describe, it is a paddle mixer. The paddle mixer Pokemon. Nice. You can use itself against itself, but that's a bit too obvious. So let's look at the list here. It was a pain to catch, and if you've got one, flex it. Yes, a powerhouse for this one is Gigantamax Snorlax, potentially. And that has got the moveset Zen Headbutt and G-Max Replenish. Replenish. And if you manage to catch one, I'm not going to say a good one, you can use that.
Yeah, we're dropping down the list somewhat because that was a very long explanation. But I'm keeping this one really to the point. One of the best Pokemon that I like.
Get on with it.
And it's a decent counter.
Speed up.
D-Max Metagross with the Psychic type moveset of Zen Headbutt and Max Mindstorm.
A solid choice. And now for something slightly different, another podcast's favourite Pokemon, Dynamax Blissey, is the ultimate punching bag. So yeah, take that in to start your battle and all should be good.
Yeah, I think that's a very good one. You know, another defender, really good defender, is also Gigantamax Lapras, if anyone was doing G-Max battles back then when Lapras was out and about with Water Gun. Give that a go.
Fair point. Now, if you are pretty new to Pokemon Go and you don't have many D-Max or G-Max Pokemon, we joked about it earlier, but seriously, you can take a Wooloo in. It's normal type moveset of Takedown and Max Strike. It's quite far down the list, number 62 to be fair, but it is a counter.
And how many Gigantamax and Dynamax Pokemon do we have available? Is it 62?
64.
64! Wow, so
Yes.
it's 2 off the bottom. Nice.
Wow.
We're going to bring it some way back to the top.
Squirtle's just below it at
because-
Whitfield.
Hang on.
4.0 Squirtle.
One of the Pokemon in the Dynamax meta that has been around for the longest time since the beginning is Dynamax Venusaur. You could use the Gmax as well, but the Dynamax Venusaur, cheap, has been around for a while, so solid attacker on that front. And really, there's not much else to say apart from very best of luck. We hope you guys were doing decently with Cinderace that's been happening this weekend. Good luck for your, was it paddle mixer, Marky?
It is a paddle mixer, yeah.
Paddle mixer, your watertight paddle mixer. Do remember that. Stir it frequently. But let's have a little bit of a chat about what we're excited about for this coming GoFest, New Jersey. Is there anything
What, you mean
that
the one that's just finished?
The one that's just finished as you're listening to it, but you'll get our thoughts and opinions on it next week.
Getting
from
home
the
safely.
From the actual field of the park experience. But is there anything we're particularly looking forward to gameplay-wise or experience-wise, or anything in between with New Jersey GoFest? And to be honest, on the back of that as well, was there anything about Osaka GoFest that's just happened that you're hoping you can experience in New Jersey? Let's just have a random chat about this, really, because I can't wait for the 5 a.m. raids. Seeing them back in action.
You
is
know
gonna
what?
be good.
I can't wait to sleep through the 5 a.m. raid and then go for breakfast with Mark at like 6:30.
I'm going to just put Ian on. I'm going to get like carried away, and I'm like, Ian, I've been up since 5.
No, last week, Milo, I'm going to say this actually. I know this is a bit of a segue when we said we wasn't going to offer too many. Mark said to me, he's like, I'm not going to do 5 a.m. raids. I'm going to enjoy the New York experience. I'm going to be self-controlled. I'm going to sleep. We're going to go for breakfast. We're going to get the New York vibe. And now he's going, I'm going to go raid.
do this. I will restrain myself.
I've been watching Osaka content. Oh, it's a nightmare. It's a
It ain't
nightmare.
getting me out of bed, mate. It ain't getting me out of bed.
I mean, I think, listen, I think I've spoken quite a lot about what I'm looking forward to New Jersey. I'm not going to repeat myself now. Very much, I'm going to talk about what I've seen in Osaka. Do you know what? New Pokemon, absolutely. Love new shiny chases. I think the thing that I liked for the content I've been watching is it isn't guaranteed you're going to get any of these. We know RNG is a cruel mistress, and it looks like it's continued to be. But from looking at Osaka, the depth of stops, spawns, city experience gameplay looked immense. I know a lot of people say that's Japan, but I think we can expect the same. And I'm hoping that as you're listening to this, your ears are digesting what we're hoping to see before the event that we've then now played, that was exactly what happened. But I am looking forward to just feeling the buzz of it all. I'm looking forward to meeting people out there. But no, Osaka for me looked amazing. It was. I just liked the fact there was so much to do. Even though it looked in graphic form, there wasn't really a lot to do. There was a lot to do. And I go in there after watching Osaka, seeing some of the spawns that came and went, oh my gosh, still need loads. So I'm quite excited by that. And
yeah, absolutely.
It looked lit. And I think fair play to all the guys out there and girls that were creating content. There was a lot of it. And I think it was very enjoyable to watch. Yeah, Osaka looked amazing.
As Japan is always just another level, but
I was about to say that it's just Japan. I mean, New York's a vibe, but Japan is just Japan.
we always say any live event discussions like Japan's the place to be. It really is, and this proved it even more so.
Well, this does prove it because most CCs have gone to Japan over and above Jersey.
I can't blame them.
No.
I really can't blame them, to be honest.
Let's not play it down, guys. That isn't how we become notable, yeah? All right, just we got chosen, all right?
Yeah.
Ian playing it down there.
Japan next year. Let's go. No, but I really like seeing the costumes, IRL. I'm really hoping to pick up, like, from research from eggs or whatever, the fact that 2 kilometer eggs were dropping the costumes very frequently. There's lots of ways to get those awesome Pikachus. They look fantastic.
They
Proper,
do.
like, monocle top hat Pikachus with the different team colors and the train phalanx.
Oh,
It's just a new level of costume. I think that's absolutely fabulous and inspired.
yes.
Those are going to be definitely chased.
Best costume shiny and I think I've ever seen in the game, that phalanx.
Funny you say that because Phalanx was on my list of ones. However, when I was actually going through what shinies I'm looking for this event, Pikachu did not feature on my list at all, despite there being like 3 new versions with hats.
I think that's a fair play, Ian, but I actually realised that this lucky trade me and you have lined ourselves up for, and even though I did force it with the trinket, I do want to get my own exclamation mark shiny unknown out there. That for me is really exciting. we're obviously going to pick something fantastic to our lucky trade out there because I think that's
it's going to be a Zation or a Zamazenta, isn't it?
Yeah,
with
the background.
Backgrounds.
Yeah. But yeah, I think you're right. Once are fun to have, aren't they? I think finally Carbink's been released. Shiny.
It's no longer the plague. Like seeing it as a shiny in the wild and obviously from eggs, and I think it was in research as well, is the methods you can pick up these new shinies from is awesome.
I just can't get over it. Once you actually find out what Carbink resembles in the real world, you're never going to look at Carbink the same way again.
Is it like the high five thing?
Yeah, it's
I'll tell you off recording, kinda.
Okay, fine. I look forward to this. Patreon exclusive coming up later.
Oh, Jesus, yeah, maybe we unfiltered on that. Check it out. It's good.
Yes.
Maybe.
Oh yes, but you guys mentioned the lucky trading Zacian Salmon Centers. There's nothing quite like the background chase and seeing some people got lucky with them. I've seen,
but we're lucky too, Whitfield.
Yeah, I know, and I'm hoping we can actually
and
figure
Sue,
out.
And I think Francesco, Billy, Lexa. I am lucky with so many people, creators and patrons.
Yes,
I'm not going to have enough trades, even with extra.
Yeah, the 6 you can do per day.
Staunch earners for everyone.
That's the thing. We're going to go over and everyone's going to be, you got a staunch earner.
Got a staunch earner?
I have lucky trades to do, but I don't want to be a horrible person. I'm really sorry.
Listen, we give us
Some of us will roll over to Paris, so let's be honest.
We'll do some lucky trades on Thursday anyway, can't we? So Thursday,
yeah, can do
some lucky trades.
Yeah.
So that's technically speaking, we've got 24 lucky trades we could do.
Oh yes, true. Yes, because we'll have the Thursday gameplay bits and pieces.
2.
I might do 3, Ian.
That's what you actually remember.
It is, that's the problem.
Do these lucky
That's
trades.
the problem.
Come and speak to us. It's too late by the time you listen to this, but come and speak to us in Paris. we'll
yes. Book your appointment now.
So,
with us in Paris.
Talking about the shinies, because we did bring up once for it. I didn't realise, because I was looking at the spawn pool for the event, when we first dropped it and more recently, and I actually need more than I realised. So for me, new shinies for me for this one, obviously there's Carbink and the costume failings. That's by the by. But I need the shiny Todger, shiny Satotl, the shiny Frigibacks, which we've not mentioned yet.
Frigibacks, yeah.
Freaking Frigibacks.
I need a shiny Flab. I do not have one at all.
Oh, Flabebe.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sandygast. There's so many that I actually need. My list is fairly substantial.
That's an impressive list.
Oh yeah,
it's not. That just shows how casual I've been playing the game just lately.
I mean, obviously, I'm going to be chasing Dunsparce.
Of course you are.
But like, check aside, Milo, there's going to be stuff on there that you need anyway. Like
definitely
obviously the new stuff, as we've just said. Because I know Sir Toddle's an exciting spawn for some people. Todd, exactly. I think there's a lot. It's not rubbish, is it? The Skidoo finally gets released to the world.
He can get his pawnyard.
That is on my list. I wasn't going through ones I already got one of, but that is on my list. Yes.
I get my Smoliv the Olive.
Good old
Sandygast is a chase. Claunch is a chase. There
are some really good ones. I'm all over Sir Toddle. Give me some Sir Toddle, please.
I've heard that quite about you.
Yeah, it's an occupational hazard.
Shiny rock that can go into Lichen rock as well. That'd be
the dust form. Honestly, it's surprisingly good chases. So it's honestly going to be fantastic. I think
there's stuff for everyone. Excited. We'll let you know after you've heard this how we did. So that'd be exciting.
And actually, did you guys see the Max Battle lobbies in Osaka were expanded? It was expanded to some crazy number of people. It was 1,000 people in one battle at some point, I think I saw.
Oh wow!
So they had 500 in Fukuoka.
At the risk of sounding like Mark most weeks and the former member Coops for the podcast, I have seen zero content come out of Osaka. I literally haven't had a minute for this whole last week.
You didn't research for this segment?
No, I've done nothing.
He's been recovering, Milo. He's
actually, Sunday, I'm taking the W on this one. Sunday, I was like,
shiny and Owen W, and you're taking away.
No, that can't happen.
I was fine. It never happens, but I was fine.
If there's one thing Ian won't be getting, it's a shiny W.
The shiny dub.
No.
Yeah, that means that you're primed, ready for American liquor now. Excellent. We've got Funny and back now. Yeah.
You know what? What I'm looking forward to in New York is finding a bar that sells Macallan, because I couldn't find it in Nottingham this weekend. No, it was always cheap whiskey. It was like Jack Daniels. Yeah, you can have some of that.
Red Label.
Oh, no.
I was like, yeah, I know. Nowhere had Macallan. So
brilliant.
Yes.
Yeah, please stay clear of my open rucksack. That's what I'm going to say.
I didn't even do that either.
Well done. I am very impressed. So the Max Battle thing's cool. And yet, obviously, the raid game, the fact that these are now the highest CP Pokemon in the game, I feel like from Unova we had White Kyurem come in at 5,200, and then these have suddenly gone to 5,600 plus CP, which is mental.
They just give Slacking an injection again, don't they? Get that back up to
Mega Slacking
6,000.
Just slacking the Botox.
Gigantamax Slacking with a
yeah.
Oh god! You'd need expanded lobbies to take that
If
down.
you were going to take they have Crown Sword and Crown Shield. I feel like Slacking would need like a sort of sofa bed, Crown sofa bed.
Ever wondered what a rhythm-based stealth game with dinosaurs might look like? Or a farming sim in space with zombies? Welcome to the Gaming Blender podcast. I'm Matt, and with my co-host Scott, we take a random game genre and random game mechanics, blend them all up, and pitch wild, totally hypothetical games you've never heard of, and maybe shouldn't. New episodes every other week. Hit play and unleash your inner game dev. No coding required. Search the Gaming Blender on your favourite podcast app now.
Yeah, that'd be quite good.
Is that his exclusive moveset?
Its exclusive moveset is snooze.
Actually, to be fair, I'll take that moveset.
I don't mind it.
Snap.
Mine would be nap.
Nap.
Oh, goodness me.
That's it. Fast move of nap. Charge move of snooze.
So that's what we're hoping for in the New Jersey GoFest experience. And you'll probably, if you were there, found out what our experience was before we're saying it here on this episode. But no matter of the space-time continuum, we do need to brush up a little bit on our language of the baguette ahead of the following GoFest. So Ian, pretty please, high five emoji. Could you bring back Name That Pokemon?
Parlez-vous name that Pokemon?
Voulez-vous? What?
So this is the second time we've played this in, 3-4 weeks? But at Whitfield's special request, we kind of need to bring back Name That Pokemon, the OG version where we actually use language rather than reverse Pokemon names. So boys, I've got 5 Pokemon names here in French. I'm keeping this relatively simple for you, in as much as I'm going to give you one clue for all of them before we start the game.
Très bien, Ian.
Très bien.
Merci.
These are all Paldean Pokemon.
Yeah, Paldean.
Spanish-themed Pokemon region in French. Let's go.
Well, yes, there we go. So, this is going to be first 2, 3.
Ambitious, I like it. We'll try and be quick fire.
First up, I want to know, and we're starting you off easy. This is like a proper easy one, so this will be quickest answer first.
Bon.
In English, I want to know what this Pokemon's name is. Frigodo or Frijodo?
Fido.
Frigibax.
Oh.
It sounds like something from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, well, we're bringing the
Milo.
Frigibacks, aren't we? That's a GoFest theme one. That'll be the last GoFest theme Pokemon for this game,
Good.
so don't even think of Pokemon themes. Okay, next up, and if you get this, you're either cheated, Googled it, or you've played main series. What is the English name for this Pokemon? Nigirigon.
What? So it's definitely a Gen
Nigirigon.
9.
Yeah.
Setitan?
I can't remember the name of the Pokemon. It's like a stone mushroom from Gen 9.
Oh, give over, Milo. Don't say that.
It's not a stone mushroom anyway, so that's wrong, Mark.
Oh, well, fantastic. I can't even remember the name. So yeah, stone mushroom.
Is it Stonjourner's Evolution Knacklestack?
No, Knuckles. What?
It is though. That's what it's
Nigirigon.
called. Knacklestack. Come on, Milo. You should know that as a Pokemon.
That's the
wizard.
evolution, I think, of the stone mushroom.
Oh, I thought it was Stonjourner's Evolution. Is it not?
Stonjourner's a good old Galar region of Generation 8.
And it doesn't evolve.
Yet.
Yes.
Stone Mushroom.
Crowned fence post. Stonjourner, please. Can you say the name of the Pokemon again in your best Inspector Clouseau?
Nigirigon.
I don't know enough of Gen 9.
Would you like a clue?
Yes.
Please, Ian.
Please.
You might eat this in Japan.
Food poisoning in my case.
Quite possibly.
You might eat this in
It's
Japan.
a fish. It's a fish Pokemon.
Oh, my days. It's not No,
It
Clodside's
might
not
be
a fish
announced in the season drop for this coming Delightful
breed.
Days
Palafin.
season.
Palafin.
No.
Oh, all right.
What's the name of it? The little fish thing. Is it Tatsugiri?
I love how just... Well done, Milo. Well done.
I got there
Well done,
eventually, remembering that. Yeah, the little. It comes in 3 different colours.
Yes, it does, yes. Yeah.
Well, there we go. Milo wins 2-0.
No,
No,
Milo
we've got
doesn't
one
win
more.
yet. Milo doesn't win yet
Why?
because it's first to 3.
Oh, I thought we were trying to keep this fast, this show.
Dun dun
tonight.
dun.
Okay, so the next Pokemon's name is Tutum.
Is that what you're wearing, Ian? Paris Go Fest.
Maybe.
Tutu.
Tutu.
Tinglu?
Tink tink.
Oh, yeah, Tinker. Well,
Oh. Tinker tough.
Obviously, it's a different language, so you can't kind of necessarily.
Well, not
compare the
necessarily.
name.
You could have something that sounds a little bit similar.
okay, then it's a belly bolt.
Or tadpole.
Skeledirge.
Charcadet.
Here we go for the ones that sound nothing like it. Cereledge, Kerryledge, whoever it's flipping called.
It's Armor Rouge.
Meowscarada.
Quaxley.
Mousehold.
When you get bored, tell me if you want a clue.
Shroodle.
Give us a goddamn clue.
This is a ghost type Pokemon.
Oh,
Gen 9.
a Grievard.
Oh. That's another GoFest one, Ian.
I didn't say
Yeah.
it was not exclusively, but
Fantastique.
Oh, sorry,
Right,
guys.
so
I've kept the game
2-1.
on. I've kept the game on.
Is Mark going to pull through now?
right. This one's a tricky one. It's not, but it is.
Which ones have been easy, Ian?
Great.
I want to know the English pronunciation of this Pokemon's name. Dauphin.
Dondozo?
Dauphin.
Oh.
Is Fido?
Oh. Oh.
Palafin.
Oh, Pormo. Pormo. Oh. Dolive. Dolive?
Olive.
Oh, Flamigo.
Mark's clearly got the Gen 9 decks.
Literally, Mark's Googling it as
No
we
idea
speak.
what
You
these-
can-
Guys,
I'm like,
I don't...
Flamigo. I can't blame you, mate. I
I
should have
don't
done
know
the same.
anything about AM.
I should have done exactly the same.
Mark's never come out with this amount of correct.
It's like, where's Flamigo? Flamigo? What?
Mark's so Googling there. So.
What's the name of the Pokemon again, Ian?
Dauphin.
Dauphin. Daxpo.
You've played Gen 9. You should
Not
know
very
this.
well.
Okay, I'll give you a clue. It's a dolphin.
Oh,
said
Palafin.
Palafin.
Yeah, he said Palafin.
No, it's Finizen.
Oh. Well,
So neither of you
it's
get
null
that
and
point.
void.
So,
It's not on my list.
your next Gen 9 Pokemon is Charbambin.
Now, I'm going to say Charcadet,
Yes, yes.
because that
Well
one is
done.
somewhat sensible and resembles. It's like, no, it's actually Mudbray.
I was saving that one to the last
It's
after
Bambi.
taking you kind of away from them sounding like the actual. Yes, well done, Whitfield. You are.
Well done,
You're not the
Whitters.
game
We
lord.
won't be the Game
because-
Lord for at least 2 weeks, because,
Yeah,
of
we
course, we're going to be doing live stuff
Yes.
with the wonderful people at the different GoFest. But
Yes.
thank you very much, Ian, for opening the French Pokédex for us from
That will be the
Paldia.
last time we go to France in this game for a while.
You may be slightly disappointed in the future, but a valiant contestant, Marky, definitely.
Thank you.
I got very lucky with the end one. It's like, yes, that makes a lot of sense. But the French special of Name That Pokemon has come to a close, and now I think we should dive into small segments of quite a lot of.
It's the news.
Yes, the news. And we did kind of very strongly tell you this was going to happen last week without having it officially confirmed until the day after we recorded the Pokemon. But yes,
This is always the way.
Saturday, June 21st. We knew it was coming. It always has. Tradition holds strong even in the Scopely era of Pokemon Go. Yep, June 21st, 2 till 5 p.m. Jangmo-o will be your community Pokemon.
Yay! I think it's safe to say, boys, when this was announced, apart from obviously all the standard replies you get on X, which is like level 60, please, people are hyped for this.
Yeah, they are. People always are for the annual Dragonmon.
Yeah, actually, to be fair, when the GoFest dates were announced, all of us could have pinpointed when it was going to be Jangmo Community Day back in January. It's like, it'll be happening then, sure thing.
And we can confirm at this very point, we've already confirmed it probably 3 or 4 times in the past couple of weeks, but next year's June Community Day will be, boys.
Bring in Friggy bags. We'll just wait for the GoFest dates.
Yes.
What else we got here? We've actually got the nice exclusive move, boys, of clanging scales, which I think is brand new.
That's what we'll be doing after a weekend in New York.
Just remember to shower, Ian, okay?
Always.
Yeah, that does a 120/120 power stuff, whatever that means. But
damage?
I think so.
Maybe we'll find it next weekend when we've got our baguettes.
Maybe.
Are you going to be clanging scales with a baguette?
Some days it feels like I'm clanging scales all the time.
It's a bit like weighted gloves. You don't bring an armoured baguette to a baguette fight.
Well, this is buttered baguette.
Yeah. Anyway, this is definitely an XP heavy community day. So those on the grind to level 60, level 50, you can get 3 times catch XP on this community, which is always solid. And there will be increased spawns, which is reassuring for community day.
That's really good to know. I'm glad they put that on paper.
Fantastic. It's always nice, isn't it? But boys, are you going to be buying the $1.99 ticket?
Probably not.
So
I think I probably will, to be. Or I'll either buy it or it'll be gifted. But either way, what you get for that $2 is actually pretty good.
It's always good. And actually, the fact I'm really hoping we get a decent, delightful Days season background, because obviously it's a brand new one.
Yeah.
So Might and Mastery was pretty good. Dual Destiny was a bit rubbish.
Meh. Yeah,
it was a bit meh, to be honest. But
it was.
The tickets are good fun, aren't they? The tickets are good fun. I like Step 2. I do like Step 2 because they're not time locked to the con day. They're not locked to the con day anymore, so it's fantastic. I prefer that.
And smashing this ticket, you're going to get 3 encounters with Jangmo-o with the backgrounds, additional encounter with Jangmo-o, and that's always good. Plus your premium battle pass and rare candy. There's a lot in that ticket.
And some lucky people are going to get the shiny evolve forms, aren't they?
Yeah.
I got a shiny evolve form actually. Yes.
Hakamo'o.
I've got to be honest, I've not ever evolved a Jangmo-o. I didn't do it. I've saved it for this
I've saved it because
day.
obviously before the shiny Dex was released, I never evolved one. So
yeah, and I'm here like I'm not going to. There's no point now. We've
no,
come this far down the road.
Weeks, yeah,
wait for it to have a shiny Dex entry on the evolve. But we played Milan City Safari, which obviously had Jangmo-o featured. But I don't know about you boys. It doesn't dullify the hype and experience that we're probably going to have with this GoFest because it's still a fantastic shiny and it's better.
Jangmo-o was my chase in Milan. Mark will tell you that was the one I was going for, and I got 2 right at the end before we left. But even so, even though I've got technically the family, I will still want to go out and play this one heavily because XP, better IV stats, backgrounds. There's so many reasons to play this. Better shiny odds.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it. This is a hype one. These are always hype. And I think, like if you go, just click the chat, Patreon exclusive chat, get involved. If you want to be a gold member Patreon, join us, join the conversation as we're talking about it. But after Frigibacks, probably Dreepy might be the next Dragon Pokemon that might get into it. So
GoFest 26.
GoFest 26,
yeah. So, but these ones are hype, aren't they? I will be hitting this one hard. So
I'll definitely be hitting it hard for at least an hour and a half. Yes,
2 hours in. 2 hours.
Maybe 2 hours, Marky. Yeah, maybe I'll stretch to 2 hours.
Set me a 9-minute timer. That's what I'm going.
Hey, at least I won't be napping through this one like I did Machop last week.
That'd be quite a good challenge, actually. Is if you could only play 10 minutes the con day, and if you every shiny you get, you can add 5 minutes onto your gameplay
that's
time.
Quite a good challenge, actually. Or it could be
it could be really rubbish if you have a terrible first. It's like, right, well, that's it. 10 minutes done.
I do like that.
I like that as well. But we had some ghost types floating around in French, Marquee. We've also got some phantom ruins going on at some point.
Oh, right at the bottom, save the best till last. Is that what they say? But yes, Saturday, June the 14th at 10 a.m. local time, running through to Wednesday, June the 18th, 8 p.m. We have got the Phantom Ruins event. Amazing little graphic to show this one off, obviously with the GoFest emblem right there smacked on the left-hand side for everyone to know If you're not there, GoFest is going on. And on the design, we've got Archon, we've got Gothita, we've got Drillber, and we've got not Chingling. What's that one? Is it Chingling?
Chimecho.
Chimecho. Oh, look at that. Baby Chingling. Still
Same
need that as a
family.
shiny. And they look very happy lurking around the woodland steps. And
They are all smiling. It's kind of like what... It's kind of like what Clarkson's pub was before they
I
designated
don't know.
it.
Gothita's just got its blank stare that it always has.
It's
know.
smiling.
Yeah.
It's smiling. Do not be fooled, Milo. It's smiling.
It's smiling
To
inside.
be fair,
its-
Drillber's little stare is quite scary as well.
Yeah, I don't like this.
He's a chill chap. Yeah.
He's going, you turn your back on me, I'm going to drill
It's
you.
almost like he's just watching.
God. Give you a very unfriendly hug.
I'm going to give you a very unfriendly hug. I prefer that. That's better terminology there.
I think we need to swiftly move it on. But we get a feature in this one, boys. We've got some incense spawns, actually. you
We
know.
do for once, actually, yes.
And some of what is on the poster is featured on incense, as well as Rufflet and Graveyard. What was the French name of that, Ian?
Tombstone dog.
Doggo
Yeah, something tomb, wasn't it? Two
Dog's
tomb.
tomb.
Two tomb.
Tomb. Tomb.
Shian tomb.
Shian that makes more
Dog
sense.
stone. But yeah, this obviously we spoke about it earlier. Intellion will be coming alongside this as well. The paddle stick, the paddle stirring stick will be.
The watertight paddle stirrer.
Yeah. And, I mean, you can't really knock it. Bonuses for this event. I mean, again, they're throwing XP at us 2 times XP. And incense will attract certain Pokemon. As you said, Dex will be happy because Sableye in that pool.
And there's some good Stardust boosted Pokemon, obviously Sableye
There is
and
actually
Chimecho.
Chimecho, yeah.
And it is worth noting, if you get the event ticket that comes with it, you also get 2 times Catch Stardust for the duration of the event. So you get an extra perk on top of whatever the ticket gives
But
you.
even without the ticket, you get 8 times max particles because obviously, like Mark said, you've got your G-Max Intellion that
Yeah.
weekend.
Absolutely. We've seen these events that have been going alongside parallel to these GoFest in 2025. Like, what do you think of these events and their format compared to previous years? Because it's going to sound negative, but it's not. It's like, I prefer 2024's version, but I don't dislike this. It's still
I
fun.
kind of do, but for people that aren't going to these IRLs, I would say we've been given meaty events this year, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't like, oh, you're not there, so we're going to give you something to make you feel like you can still put the game on and try and
You're not
enjoy
just going
it.
around trying to chase that one shiny like you used to do.
Yeah.
Well, that was last year because they've dropped each of the one of the GoFest shinies. So for when
That's
it was
right. You
Sendai,
was on a paddleboard in the middle of Sardinia and you didn't get your shiny.
and that was chasing. I was trying to get
Crab
a glaring
Brawler, wasn't
bird. Yeah, I was Crab
Yeah.
Brawler at
Crab Brawler,
Spelunker's
yeah.
Cove, wasn't it? But we had, I forget the name of the event that dropped the shiny Emolga coinciding with Sendai. I did enjoy those events, but equally I do enjoy these formats as well because you get some of the GoFest spawns featured in a little pocket.
Yeah, I mean, in this one, for example, you've got the boosted shiny odds for Gothita and Phantom, 2 pretty rare shinies.
I still need Gothita.
I still need Gothita.
I still need 1. Actually, no, 2. 3-stage evolution. I still need 2.
We still
Yes,
need
do.
1.
Do.
Milo. Hey, and me and Milo still need our first. So
Actually, I
well
think
done,
I might need 2 as well, actually, to be honest. But I mean, it's featured for us in Paris, one of the biomes somewhere.
It is, yeah.
But it is quite juicy, getting a little shiny boost for everybody
It's
involved.
actually featured
obviously.
in New Jersey this weekend.
Oh, well, fantastic. Hopefully tick that off. That's going back to the conversation. One of my wants from New Jersey. Moving on.
Shiny Gothita. Ding!
Ding, done. Next.
Ding dong done.
Well, next we'll go from Phantom Ruins to Ancients Recovered.
Now,
That's me and
Ancients
Mark, isn't it? Let's be
Recovered.
honest.
That's what last week's
Except we
episode
won't
should
have
have been
recovered.
You should have called that last week's show.
You should have done, actually.
Anyway, I mean, look, Ancients Ruin doesn't have much going for it on the poster, let's be honest. So you go there, and it's the Gen 3 Reggies already. And considering we've had the Shadow Shiny bits and pieces going through the rotations for like the last 6 months on these, it's a bit like, okay, right. This is really, they do this all the time with the major events, the global events. There's always the week leading up to. And for some reason, they've decided to make it Reggie themed. So,
Why?
yeah, why is a very good point. So It's a little bit in advance, but don't worry, it won't matter an iota to anybody listening unless
Well,
you
there'll
are
be no
cheating.
news for the next 2 weeks, let's be honest.
Yeah, well, that's fine. We're in different locations across the world.
Yeah.
Perfect. So you got Monday the 23rd is going to have Reggie Rot, Reg Ice, and Reggie Steele in 5-star raids.
Yeah, Tuesday the 24th, it revolves. We get Reggie Lecky, actually one of the newer Reggies that a lot of people are still chasing the shiny on.
Fabulous.
Although beware, because that one thing bounces around something crazy. It's like Milo after Starbucks.
Yeah. Are you having trouble accessing the article, Marky?
No, just there's not really much to talk about on it. I'm just like, literally, yeah. I don't think we don't need to go to any much more than this. It's the Reggies. There we go. We know they've all got shinies. We know they're there. We know that they split opinion with most people thinking they're rubbish and the minority that think they're okay. I mean, they are great shinies. Reggie Drago's in there. Yeah, love all that. Reggie Lecky, obviously, as Ian said, an absolute pain in the beat to catch because we haven't had it for a while. Reggie Gigas is coming to this event. So,
we've not seen that for a long time. Yeah.
Not had that for a long time. You know, listen, I think the shinies are very nice. I don't need any. Got them all. Don't need hundo ones. They don't interest me.
I think I need the shiny Reggie Drago. I think that's the only one I need.
Well, there we go. You've got one for me, Ian. You found something good to get out of it.
There's a handful of other... There are actually some interesting bits. Sorry, I've just seen featured attacks, boys, if you've noticed that. So there'll be new attacks, which for the Gen 3 Reggies are not new, but Reggie Lecky and Reggie Drago are going to get new movesets, and I have no idea if Reggie Drago is actually going to be usable with Dragon Breath and Dragon Energy, which I think Dragon Energy is a new charge attack, like new. But yeah, Reggie Gigas is going to get Crush Grip.
Hey, if you do the Baguette League, let us know if those moves are any good.
Yeah, because I know Zap Cannon's rubbish, so still has
Because we don't know.
Because we have no idea, so let us know via a voice note. That'd be brilliant. But if you missed out on the Gigantamax stuff that we've been talking about over the last 3 weeks, it looks like they're set to come back. All three of the Gen 8s. They can't be shiny.
Yeah, in Max Battles.
Yeah, but they're still there in Max Battles, which is really nice. There's a paid time research. It's kind of like we have that Road to Unova. This is the GoFest one, really. So there's backgrounds. There's new backgrounds.
We're scraping that barrel clean tonight, aren't we?
We are. Give us some backgrounds. The backgrounds are on a bit of paper right at the bottom of the barrel. But right underneath those bits of paper is something else, Ian, isn't there?
Well, yeah, and to be fair, I thought we were talking about Fleecy Boy, but it's called the Fleeting Legends ticket, and that's going to be a $7.99 ticket, which will give you exclusive timed research leading to encounters with a G-Bird of your choice.
Oh, look at that.
So
Paywall!
$8 for Mr. Crime, $8 for a Galarian Bird.
At least these can be shiny compared to
it'll
Mr.
be,
Crime.
I'm guessing they're going to be a guaranteed catch because they're an encounter. It won't.
Well, they're
run.
a research encounter. They bloody better be.
Imagine if you only get one ball to throw to it and it runs.
I love G-Max Articuno, but I'm going to have to go for my Team Bird on this one. And
that's if you buy the ticket, Ian.
Yes, if you get it.
I'll be getting the ticket.
I
think I'll have to go for the Zapdos because that's the one I don't have, unless I somehow pull it in.
I only have
one
of the shinies, yeah.
That's the thing.
I haven't got any of them, and I won't be. Listen, I think it's a lot, of money for the cap.
It is a lot.
It's not cheap. $8 is not cheap for a ticket for what a 6-day event actually. So,
but it also doesn't say you get anything else, really, does it?
It's literally for that encounter. It doesn't say you're going to get anything else.
You get timed research leading to an encounter, so the time research could very well be catch a Pokemon, and
it's possibly going to be time gated since it's a 6-day event.
Well, it says time research, so if you buy it. For God's sake, claim it.
Yes. Yeah, but at least you won't need to master ball the G-Bird. You'll be able to catch it with a red Pokeball. It might take you all day.
As well, considering the Reggies are in raids, you have all week.
Yeah.
Wake up, start trying to catch your G-Bird. There you go.
Yeah. It's a cash cow event, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's see.
We should have known this was coming, let's be honest. We should have known this was coming.
Oh, yeah, things don't stay exclusive in the game. We know that. You know, they put them everywhere after a while, and these will be in raids in 3 years' time. So,
potentially max battles. I don't know if they go into the max battle stuff either from Gen 8.
Fair point.
Possibly. Yeah, the roadmap's ever changing. So, yeah.
Oh, yes.
There we go.
Yeah.
Actually, boys, one thing I've forgotten though. If you want the ticket, what? If you want the ticket, but you actually think, I actually want a bit better value, because obviously Mark was quite deflated by $8 for a G-Bird. If you buy it from the web store, then you are going to get bonus items of a premium battle pass, a max particle pack, and get ready for this. Hold on to your hats.
Half a G-Bird.
5 Ultra Balls.
Is that to catch the G-Bird?
That's to catch the G-Bird.
So you get a little bit better value by buying it from the web store.
There we go. Value off the web. There you go.
You get the web store. You can do a Reggie raid of your choice, and you can do an GMAX battle.
There we go. That's it. Ancients recovered. Done.
Ancients
What
recovered,
is it
put them back
done
in
though?
the
Because
box.
to go along with this, there's global challenges.
Oh,
And what are they going to give us? Do tell.
Premier balls will be
Wow.
more effective at catching Pokemon after raids, and Party Power will charge faster in raids.
Fantastic. Shall we leave that article alone?
yeah, we've given it far too much airtime.
Because I really want to go. I really do need to cover this because we've talked about how underwhelming the Reggies are.
Yes. I mean, I like Regieleki personally.
Well, that's good because the only good thing about the event, but it's detracted by the fact that there's Reggies, the remote raid pass limit will be increased to 30 for that week.
Why?
Of course it will.
It's fantastic. We love
But
a
it gets
remote raid
better. It
increase.
gets better. The weekend, so Friday the 27th of June to Sunday the 29th, there'll be no remote raid cap limit.
Yeah, but that's good because you'll have the Crown, Zacian, and Zamazen to the raid for.
Yes, but you'll also have Reggie Drago, Reggie Rock, Reggie Lecky.
Brilliant. Anyway,
Over the weekend? No. No. No, thank you.
I mean, there's Reggie Steel and the Reggie Ice. I mean, I know Mark likes a Reggie Ice.
I'm done with this. Can we move on now?
I've got a
We should.
fantastic
it's-
good bit of news, though, and it's not to do with that article, but it does segue. So if you thought that paying $7.99 for a possible Galarian Articuno was expensive, good news.
What?
You could also pay for the Go Pass for June to get a Kanto Articuno. I mean,
The
and the Lucky
background.
Trinket. It does, yeah, it has a background. Hopefully it's that snowy one that's on the picture, but it probably won't be. It will be the Delightful Days one.
Beautiful, isn't it, though, the Kanto Articuno?
Yeah, it is.
I prefer the Galarian, I've got to be honest.
Galarian's nice, too. Well, the
Yeah.
Kanto one, you can't really... It's the OG.
It is the OG, but the Go Pass and Go Pass Deluxe are not really changing apart from in June. They are now open into much more parts of the world. So I think
I
they're
think US and Japan
US
have
and
now
Japan,
got
they're
access to them.
officially released there for the first time, which is really good. The pass starts on, well, it will have started, on June the 3rd at 10 a.m. your local time, and it runs through until 10 a.m. on July the 1st, so a little under a month. And the free track will end with the Articuno with the background. The pay track will end with the Lucky Trinket at rank 100.
Oh, lovely. That's
So it's
nice, though. It is nice.
It is basically now we get a Lucky Trinket a month if you pay for it, which people do. And
Yeah, people do. and-
$7.99 for a lucky trinket.
yeah,
So,
$7.99 for a 12, 12, 12 of all your choices.
yeah. $7.99 for a bird, $7.99 for a crime, $7.99 for a
crime.
trinket. It's like a game of Guess Who. It was Mr. Crime with the trinket
I
in the.
do still think, Marky, that Mr. Crime was the absolute worst ripoff because it had no shiny potential at all. It was
didn't.
just
It was just a new
an
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
And you had
Absolutely.
to evolve it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Agree. 100%.
The bonuses are slightly different because obviously you guys said last week that the seasonal bonuses are a little bit shifting. So rank 25, you'll get 50% more XP from increasing your friendships, which is a nice little perk. Rank 50, increased XP and Stardust from Research Breakthrough Awards. Given how few times you do that in a month, it's a bit meh. And then rank 75 is increased Stardust and XP from hatching eggs. Maybe good for GoFest Global.
Might be good for GoFest. It doesn't say whether there's still A/B testing this because there was certainly in my community here, and I'm probably sure in yours as well,
Yes.
boys, that people say, "Well, I'm getting Pokecoins out of
Well,
mine,"
they-
and people go, "Well, I'm not getting Pokecoins. Why are
They
you
do
getting
say it
Pokecoins?"
slightly at the end, says differences still in the Go Past experiences. And basically, the long story short is Pokemon encounter visibility on the Go Pass and the Go Pass Deluxe may shift around a little bit, and difference in XP rewards.
Well, do you want to know my difference in my Go Pass to everybody else's?
You got
I just don't get shinies from mine. Everyone's going, "Oh, ticket comes to the win, yes!" And I'm like, "Well, I went through all my accounts. I got bugger all."
RNG
to
in.
be fair, that I had that as well in whatever it was, April. It was just like, oh, fantastic.
Both of my last two tickets have just been dead.
So June is your way to go, Vasa. You're
Yeah,
gonna get
third
your
time was a
nice-
charm, a lucky trinket
a
charm.
lucky trinket.
Did you say community, by the way, Ian? I'll let you know what one of those is when I found one. So anyway.
Community consists of you and Ash.
It does, actually. Oh, right. Anyway, talk about Ash. I have to put it in here because it isn't going to get into Shiners of the Week, unfortunately. So I met up with Ash on, what day is it now? It's Monday. I met up with him on Sunday. Club food can now be traded in the game. So breaking news.
Yes, it can.
So me and Ash go, right, let's do this. We didn't have a lucky trade guaranteed, so we risked it for a biscuit. And he traded me
Cub food biscuit.
a 2017 Pokemon. I traded in one of my Cub Foos. It went lucky.
Lovely.
Hallelujah. It went lucky. Brilliant. Not guaranteed, but it went lucky. Very good chance of it going lucky, and it did. And it was a 727 lucky Hundo Cub Foo.
Of course, Ash got the Hundo, the Lundo. Of course he did. What did your Pokemon come out as?
Which... Well, mine didn't matter because it wasn't a Cub food, but it still is currently the only one on social media that exists because Hundo Cub Foos obviously people have had them in their encounters, but a lucky Hundo Cub Foo has no other reference point online that anyone's actually got one yet. And this was actually done on a non-guaranteed lucky trade as well. So actually, every bit that rolled with it was very, very a world's first potentially, and he's got it. And
that's what happens when you trade with Ash, I guess.
So we're meeting up tomorrow to do the reciprocate trade because he's got 3 Cub Foos and I've got 1. That's how it rolls. So
and you're probably going to get the opposite, unfortunately.
Or I might not, Milo.
I hope it's the nice juicy 4-star for you.
I don't care. I just want to be lucky in a decent 3-star because they're better than what I've got. So that would be results. But anyway, that isn't Shiners of the Week, but I did talk about it, didn't I?
It is. It's lovely. And I'm pretty sure we haven't had that sent in. We would have actually made a mention of it. But it is time to jump into our very favourite section of the show.
Shinies of the Week.
So jumping onto X with the first one here, I've got Matt, Pokemon Goer Matt. He's jumped into a Japanese friends raid via the friends list. Speculated and accumulated. All set for Paris in a couple of weeks. Yes. It's a Zamazenta.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly got a 4-star rating on it. Mm-hmm. And oh my days, it's certainly shiny as well. Shundo Zamazenta, caught from Osaka. That is a beautiful thing to see. Well done. Well done, Matt.
Absolutely awesome. Huge congrats. That's what I'm chasing. It's not going to happen. So
don't say that, Violet.
No. What are you chasing, Whitfield?
Hopeless dreams.
Oh,
me too.
So congrats, Matt. Honestly, it's such a sick catch.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. I want to jump in straight away with somebody else who was at Osaka. JB, one of our long-standing, fantastic JB. Gold tier Patreon members, went to the Expo Center at Osaka and got a background shiny Squirtle. And these things are super exclusive because they have such a lovely background with the Kanto starters from that stamp rally, I think it is.
I saw that, yeah.
So a huge congrats, JB. Absolutely magnificent.
Tresbian.
Oui, bon.
Okay, so next Shiners of the Week. This is from the Incensed Campfire. Yes, it's still a thing. Brunick76 said, okay, doesn't qualify as I wasn't listening to the podcast when I traded it. Doesn't count, we'll take it.
Don't read it then.
I can't wait all week to catch up with the Incensed podcast. I thought you might enjoy my local pub's name. His local pub's name is called The Cock Inn.
We knew it existed somewhere. Yes, fantastic.
Yeah, we did reference that. But he got the shiny 96% G-Max Machamp. GG's.
Very nice.
That's lucky as well.
That's nice.
That's great with a lucky background. Yeah.
Little trade sesh. Fantastic. Yeah. Well, that's all the Shinies of the Week that we're going to cover here. Please do get involved with the section. And I feel like we're going to get quite a lot more coming through in the next couple of weeks, both from the physical live locations of New Jersey and Paris, and actually you guys playing at home. Please do send them in at Incensed Podcast and hashtag Shinies of the Week. The communication methods are read out at the top of the show and are also featured in the podcast description and our link tree as well. Get involved with the show. We'd love to hear of your successes and possibly your voices as well. But mentioning Paris, we'll say it. Obviously, next week is Paris GoFest. We are all 5 going to be there, not in a notable. It will be a not so notable capacity. But
a sociable capacity.
A sociable capacity.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't we warned about saying not so notable?
NSN.
We just wanted to reiterate and say, don't feel too shy or whatever. Come and say hello to us. We've got stickers. We'd love to get you guys featured in the podcast recordings. Shinies of the Week, games. We'll have some prizes hopefully to give away. We're really, really looking forward to seeing you guys. And what was the abbreviation you did, Ian?
Noise.
For the French bread, the long French bread.
BYOB.
There you go.
Bring your own baguette.
Bring your own baguette, because we definitely have something lined up for that. And
seriously, if you're going to Paris GoFest, please, we're not joking, bring a baguette with you.
yes,
We've got
a
something
physical
planned.
baguette would be
an actual
preferable.
baguette.
Yes, don't print out a picture.
It can be a French stick or it can be a physical baguette. We don't care.
What?
Length isn't as important as what it represents.
It's what you do with it, your baguette, isn't
Yes.
it? That matters.
Are you trained in the mystical arts of the baguette?
A cob will not suffice.
It's not
got
all
to
about
be
the
a
size,
baguette.
promise you.
No.
I've brought my French loaf. That'd be
Somebody said it with a
fantastic.
tiger loaf. Look what I've got. That's too girthy. Sorry, take it away.
Cut it in half, maybe.
Yeah.
If you want to bake your own baguette at GoFest, we're not going to
that's
stop
also
you.
a BYOB, yeah.
Somebody brings in a baguette.
But you've got to
oven.
bake it
BYO
and bring it. Yeah, you've got to bake it and-
BYOBB, bring your own baked baguette.
Baked baguette. Oh, goodness me.
Nice.
Yes, it's definitely
Nick.
worth saying. We cannot wait to see you all, and we will say in advance, thanks everybody who came to say hello to us in New Jersey this weekend. Because
Yeah, thank
it
you.
would have been awesome. We'll reiterate that on the live show next week, but it's already time to wrap up 226. So if you enjoyed listening to this one, make sure that you hit the follow button on your podcast platform of choice, because that way we come straight to your podcast platform. You don't need to search us up anymore, and we always have a fresh episode drop in on the Sunday for you. Hashtag we never miss a week. Do
Still.
not clarify the spelling on that. It's not going to happen.
I'm not.
Get involved with our socials, as we've said. We'd love to hear voice notes and bits and pieces of your guys, whether it's community or game experience or something that's going on with you personally. We'd love to get you guys involved with what we do here on the podcast. And in terms of getting involved with the podcast, we cannot stress enough a big, big, enormous thank you to every single person who's supporting this pod through Patreon, the power of Patreon, on either the bronze or the that one, or the gold. Each and every one of you guys are instrumental to what we do here and keeping the quality and everything in check and keeping us rocking and rolling in hopefully the right direction. So we're going to give a wonderful mention to the Silver Peeps. Would be fantastic. Who are the following? We've got KLXVI, Dell Hazard, Spindiana, Laurie Beck, Steve in Norway, CeeCeeismad, Macfloof, Saul Haberfield, Lizzie George, Xander van Dreiesche, Neonnet, Ellen Rushton, James Alexander, Northern Soph, Tom Cattle, Charlie Todd, Robert Wilson, Miss Summer of 69, Malcolm Grinter, Jordi Castel, Thehotweasel, shinyikeamom, and TonyOfPride. Lovely long list of peeps. Thank you very much for joining the Silver Tier and supporting this podcast, but a wonderful shout out to everybody who's a
Gold member.
who are in the live chat with us and get to jump on and see the raw live chaos every single week that we're in the studio. They are JB, shiny background Osaka goodness,
Shiny background Osaka Lurker.
Lurker perhaps, yes.
Hi, JB, if you're in the chat.
Kerry and Zachary, Barside 2, Mandy Croft, Mr. Mossom, and Muftii. And we do say it, and I'll say it again, we wouldn't be doing the podcast to the highest of standards that we can do without all of your wonderful support. So thank you very much. And in terms of support, and they'll have been immensely helpful over the course of the live GoFest in New Jersey. A big thanks to Sue and Francesca, who are admin team with rocking and rolling everything behind the scenes and more as well. So appreciate you both. High five emoji insert here. And I guess we can high five each other solo 3 times over, because that is very much time to wrap up this week's episode and definitely tune back in for our live New Jersey show with all the live show goodness that we produce every single
Boys,
week.
I've got some good news.
What?
Well, they had a weekend last week. It's back again. Max Monday, June the 9th, is Matt Chop.
That doesn't quite work. Bringing the chop back.
Bringing Matt Chop back.
That doesn't
on
quite
Max
work.
Monday. That sounds like a bad idea. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, dear. Well, I've got some actual good news.
What?
We've got a juicy raid hour, boys. Groudon is back. It is the tail end of its rotation, but June the 11th, 6 to 7 p.m. your local time, that Wednesday, it's time to go and get those XL candies.
Oh, yes.
That is good news. Can't match up to that one. Boys,
Match up
I've got some bad news.
Oh, what, Ian?
Well, the day before the Good Raid Hour, we've got a pretty abysmal Spotlight Hour. Magnemite is back with 2 times catch candy.
Nice, easy, excellent catches. That's what we like to see.
Well, on that Magnemite bombshell, I don't know. We will hopefully catch you guys live in Paris, but next week, 227 is live from New Jersey GoFest. So it is ciao for now.
Ciao for now.
Ciao.
I choose you!